Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu and I'm bringing you guys random podcast number 11. Now I know I just recently stated this might be it for the night, but I decided against it. I want to try to get 3 done, and I'll probably have to lower my voice because my parents probably want me to be more quiet. And I don't want to upset my parents because they provide the internet. Anyways, so I just jumped into another random pub. I'm going to see how well I do in this one. I'm chance that I might not post this, but who knows? Hopefully it gets posted so that way I can try to hit my target of 3 each time. That's a very, very ambitious goal to reach, or to set for yourself, yes, but I can at least try to fulfill my goals, right? Anyways, so oh, let me go ahead and change this overlay. Gotta change the overlay. Overlay change is important. There we go. See, if I were streaming right now, people would be yelling overlay, overlay, overlay in the chat, and there'd be like a 2-minute delay, and then like 3 minutes later, I finally change the overlay. Oh god, hopefully I won't be that bad when I start streaming. Speaking of streaming, I don't think I'll start streaming anytime soon. I think I need XSplit. I'm pretty sure I can stream with OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know, it all depends. I have to definitely figure out my internet connection issues. I also have to definitely figure out what kind of schedule I'll be on. And speaking of schedule, tomorrow is Wednesday. And just in case you guys don't remember, Wednesday is actually a bad day for me to do much of anything because I have a class that starts at 10 a.m. and it ends at 12 p.m. And then I have another class, or my next class right after that starts at 6 p.m. and it ends at 8 p.m. So I have like a gigantic gap of time that I have no clue what to do with. I honestly don't plan on coming back home to hang out and do more random Dota casts because I know I need to do my schoolwork. So I usually stay at the school and just hang out for a whole entire 6 hours being studious. Oh wait, you guys can't see me. Okay, so what I just did is I just did air quotes saying studious. So I was being studious with air quotes. But anyway, enough about me. Let's go ahead and look at the teams. No team is full, so I can't really do official introductions, but I can hide this pesky tab. Go away, pesky tab. Okay. Alright, come on, somebody get a full team so I can do introductions. It'll be very rude for me to do introductions and them not have a full team. And boom, full team on Radiant, yes. The more I blab about it, the more it happens, right? Anyway. As far as introductions go, we have Laser Beam on this Luna. Oh, Lena. That was Luna was in the last game, not this one. We have Shadow Fiend, or JJ up on Shadow Fiend. Introducing Oink for me on Bounty Hunter. I guess I'll go ahead and Oink. There we go, Oink for you. There you go, Bounty Hunter. I just Oinked for you because Bounty Hunter is one of my favorite heroes. That was a very awkward Oink, I know. But please just accept it for what it was. Now we have Shaolin Milk on X.
The battle begins.
And we have full B4X on Alchemist. Now moving on to the dire side, we have, let me go to that one last. We have Kuya on Phantom Lancer. I think that name doesn't look familiar. It looks familiar, but I don't think it's the same person I think it is. I think I've seen in a game with somebody named Huya before. Or Hasu. Yeah, it was Hasu. It was Hasu Ops. Oh my gosh, it was Hasu Ops. Holy crap. I'm sorry, I just had a revelation. Anyway, on this Kato we have SX Hunter, League of Legends. Big shout out to him. League of Legends got me started in the whole entire MOBA scene. So I highly respect League of Legends, even though you guys will probably rage at him for having a name such as that. Moving on to the Ursa, we have a Sino card on Ursa. And before we go to the Queen of Pain, we have High as the Sky on this Tinker. Now, the Queen of Pain is an at, so I will throw out mad shoutouts. At Eno Kun is on this Queen of Pain. So, guys, definitely check out the Queen of Pain. Definitely check out the Twitter. Drop by and say hi. Drop by and say, hey, we watched the game with you in it. Somebody casted it. Tell them Cul Blu sent you. And I know I will most definitely be contacting them on Twitter saying, hey, I casted a video with you in it. I think that's what I did with Sexy Bamboo. Oh my god, Sexy Bamboo responded. Oh god. Okay, sorry. I got a little overexcited just then, but I definitely got Sexy Bamboo definitely responded to my tweet on Twitter. He's saying, "That's cool, I guess." I mean, isn't it awesome? He responded. A professional player responded to me, a noob caster. I'm so happy. That means I have a future in this business, guys. I would start crying, but I don't have any tears. That's right, I destroyed my tears and traded them for bacon. Because bacon's better than tears. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Let me stop blabbing about stuff. Let me go ahead and take a look at the last hit to the knives. Or bring that chart up. And now let me talk on the lanes. Oh my god, Shadow Fiend's taking a lot of damage. He will be going down to Squinty Pain. He was trying to do what he could to take her down before. To take her down before the last tick of Shadow Strike went through. But he did go down. I just barely caught the edge of that. I'm proud of myself. Go me. Anyway, as far as the lane matchup go, we have a Suicide Solo Bounty Hunter on the Radiant side versus a Phantom Lancer Coddle lane. Technically a pseudo tri lane because Ursa's in the jungle, so he'll be coming out of the jungle to assassinate Phantom Lancer or Bounty Hunter a few times. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we have Shadow Fiend versus this Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is doing a lot of harassment on the Shadow Fiend. I think that might be because Shadow Fiend ran out of, Shadow Fiend used up all his regen already. So he has no regen, so she's going to punish him as much as she can. Actually, I'll speak on that a little bit later. Meanwhile, in the Radiant jungle, we have Axe chilling out with the double damage, doing his spin to win. And then moving on to the bottom lane, we have Tinker on the Dire side, on the Suicide Solo lane versus an Alchemist and a Lina. So it could be some pretty sexy stuns set up on that. Clockwork has to be a little bit careful. Lina, this Alchemist can throw an unstable concoction on top of his head, and Lina can follow up with the stun, and that will probably be an instant kill if they can manage to get that. Anyway, we got Bounty Hunter using his Shadow Walk to farm up a little bit. He has 2 points in his Shadow Walk and 1 point in Janata, so he's probably going to be looking to be aggressive soon. Typically, when we see Bounty Hunter put more points inside of Shadow Walk, or sorry, logically speaking, when you see Bounty Hunter put more points in Shadow Walk, he's usually trying to look, or going to probably be roaming a little bit earlier than normal. Or at least that's the assumption that I've come to. Every time I see a Bounty Hunter go just 1 point in Shadow Walk, and then points in other things like Janata, or sorry, Shuriken Toss, or maybe Janata, they're not really looking to be all that aggressive, they just want to farm and stay alive in the lane. It was actually funny because the Suicide Bounty Hunter usually doesn't get much farm. As you see, he has 9 last hits, so he's doing much better than me. I would have like 3 last hits maybe at 4 minutes into the game, which is actually pretty terrible. Speaking of last hits, Phantom Lancer is getting essentially free farm. He has 20 last hits versus his counterpart, who's Alchemist, who only has 16 last hits. And now we have Bounty Hunter doing a lot of harassment to Coddle. He does have Janata, okay, it's Janata level 1, Shadow Walk. Shadow Walk gives him 60 bonus damage. Janata will give him plus, what is it, plus 150%. So 50% of, oh sorry, 150% of 64, not a lot. But it's still enough damage to make Coddle run away. And there we go, 84 damage, there you go. It does 84 damage, boom, the full combination. And Bounty Hunter might be able to get the kill. Yes, he will throw the Shuriken Toss, and he's able to get the kill on the Phantom on the Coddle. Now Phantom Lancer is chasing him away. I think Phantom Lancer will be able to continue this aggression since there is a Sentry War. He does not want, he wants Bounty Hunter to feel a little bit comfortable. So Bounty Hunter would come in and be a little bit aggressive. Then he will instantly turn on him like he is now. And now Bounty Hunter is in a little bit of trouble. The Phantom Lancer loses our chase on while he's in biz. So now Bounty Hunter knows that there's a sentry placed down here. Meanwhile, mid, we got Queen of Pain doing a lot more harassment on Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend did not have any regen and he was not able to survive. I think he's trying to go straight for that bottle. And it's not paying off for him at all. Queen of Pain punishing him heavily for not having any regen. And she has a bottle of her own. Actually, let me go and take. Okay, she did have the ulti for the kill. Or she did ulti for the kill, but it doesn't matter. She was able to get the kill. Meanwhile, Axe is going to be probably be going down to the Shadow Strike and a few auto attacks. There we go. She goes down to the scream. Queen of Pain gets hit by the stun, and now Queen of Pain is having free reign of the entire map. Really. Lina did what she could to try to support her teammate, but her teammate still went down. And there's a Vanguard purchase on Alchemist already. Jesus. A 5-minute Vanguard? Are you kidding me? Sorry, 6-minute Vanguard. 6-minute Vanguard up on Alchemist. That's extremely good for him. So he'll have that regen in lane. He'll have that. He'll have the extra HP in lane, and that stacks. Or sorry, that adds on very well, especially once he gets level 6. He's not level 6 yet. He has a Vanguard. So he's farming pretty well, getting all of his last hits. He put 3 points in Greeble Greed, so he can get there a little bit faster. But all in all, he's still, I mean, 6-minute Vanguard. I never heard of it. Probably because I'm just bad at farming. But let's talk about how bad I'm farming at whenever I start posting videos of me playing me playing a pub as opposed to casting a random pub, me playing a random pub. you guys will see how officially terrible I am. Meanwhile, we got Shadow Fiend having a lot of trouble mid lane. He might need some support from his other lanes. Here's Axe coming in. He's going to see what he can do against the Queen of Pain. He might be able to get the taunt on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain does not have enough mana for her blink out, so she will be going down to either Axe's auto attack or to Axe's or to Axe's what crap? What's it called? Battle Hunger. Jeez, I want to say Berserker's Rage, but that's like a mix of two different abilities. Anyway, here's Lina. Here's Lina eating through some trees. She's trying to come around the back of Clockwork. She does throw out the stun, but the stun misses. And here's Alchemist activating the unstable concoction. She's gonna go ahead and throw it. Lina's stun will be up in time, but no, she's not gonna go for it. He's a little bit too far in the tower. He's too safe. And here's Ursa hanging out in the mid. Here's Bounty Hunter coming around for the game. Bounty Hunter is able to throw a track. Ursa's gonna go ahead and throw it overpowered, try to do what he can, but he still goes down. Anyway, moving on to what's happening around the map. Okay, Alchemist has a Vanguard. Let me go ahead and call out the rest of the items. Queen of Pain blinking. They're going to go ahead and go for the Alchemist. Alchemist instantly activates his ulti. And there's Clockwork with a very annoying battery assault. He throws a Rapple, and he's going to be able to get the kill on this Alchemist regardless of what happens. Lina did what she could to help out his teammate, but it was not, once again, not enough.
I'm done.
She throws on the stone on top of their heads, and then she loses her life in the process. That's Queen of Pain playing extremely well. Every single gank that she's had has been converted to a kill, and she actually has all 6 of the kills on her team. Meanwhile, the middle tower by Dire is going to be going down to the Shadow Fiend Bounty Hunter combination and the creep wave. So Queen of Pain, that's just showing you how much Queen of Pain has been out of lane. Even though she's been getting unsuccessful ganks, she did in fact lose her tower, which is very unfortunate. And now Shadow Fiend picks himself up a regen rune. Queen of Pain wants blood. She said that was my rune. She's going to chase him and make him use it. She does have her scream so she can nuke him down just enough. Like right now, she screams right now, she'll be able to get the kill. There's a scream right before the Shadow Fiend ulti. He loses half his souls.
That was the sound of your death.
I'm sorry, is it a third of his souls or half his souls? Nope. Here's Alchemist activating the unstable concoction. They're going to go into the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain gets stunned up instantly. And there's a Janata Shuriken toss. He did not get a track on her, but they were trying to kill her before his stun wore out. And now here's Bounty Hunter trying to chase, Bounty Hunter is trying to chase the Coddle. Penalist is right behind him, and also Alchemist is right behind him. Unstable concoction is activated, so he will be able to throw it on top of this Keeper the Light's head. He throws it, and Bounty Hunter goes down. Alchemist is trying to TP out. Alchemist will be able to go out because Coddle did not have a point in his ulti just yet, so he was not able to disrupt his TP. Looking at the rest of the items, we see Ursa getting ready to build that Vlad's. He's about 300 gold away from that. I think it's 300 gold, or is it another item? Okay, he now has his Vlad's. He was about 300 gold away from it. Cool. So he will probably be going for Roche soon. He'll probably buy a Smoke next and then go straight for Roche. So he'll have that, and then he'll be building a Shadow Blade. Well, okay, whatever he builds, he'll be building something after he does Roshan. That's all I know. Meanwhile, we got an engagement going on. We got Queen of Pain finding the Shadow Fiend in the jungle, trying to collect up souls. Shadow Fiend throws out a very weird raise, and it misses. There we go. He tried to ulti, but it didn't matter. Queen of Pain's able to get the kill, and Shadow Fiend's not having a fun time at all against this Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain's all over the map. She TP'd right, or she blunked right in front of him to body block him. That was a very nice play by Queen of Pain. So very good mechanics on Queen of Pain so far. There's a battery assault thrown up by Clockwork to fiend off the Bounty Hunter. And Bounty Hunter throws a track. He knows that his team is rotating on top. Lina will be here soon, and also Axe will be here soon. And they just might be able to convert this into a kill. Clockwork does have his ulti up, so he will be able to throw his Rapples soon. And then he goes, he throws out a card so he can stay defensive. And there's a Lightning Strike array missing by Lina. That doesn't matter. Meanwhile, Alchemist is one on head to rotate the top. He wants more free farm, and the bottom lane has become more. The Dire are now focusing more on the bottom lane than on the top lane, so he's gonna go ahead and farm up this top lane. Why not? He wants more gold so he can buy bigger items. He wants to build his Hand of Midas, I assume. He wants to build his Maelstrom, I assume. I am very curious to see what he goes for next. Meanwhile, this engagement mid, Shadow Fiend's going to get engaged on once again. Queen of Pain throws out the screen, gets a kill. Ursa probably didn't really have to be there, but he was there, in fact, to help out. As far as what Ursa gets next, is probably going to be Phase Boots and then maybe Roshan. I am not entirely sure. Meanwhile, we have an engagement going down bot. We have somebody going in. No, we had a Bounty Hunter going in. Only Coddle trying to do enough damage. And there's a Bounty Hunter is dusted up, and he's also getting battery assaulted to death. He's trying to do his attack. He's trying to throw out a track on Clockwork, or maybe he's just trying to activate his abilities. But no, Queen of Pain comes in just in time. She throws out a Shadow Strike. She will be getting that kill on Lena. So she doesn't really have to go in there. She goes in. Now Shadow Fiend might be able to get a kill on this Queen of Pain, but no, he misses the raise, and then he gets body blocked by his own creeps. So Queen of Pain will be able to run away scotch-free. Items, because items are important. Axe is building himself Axe is building himself a hood so that he can get ready to build a pipe for his team. His team really needs a pipe because Queen of Pain is getting out of control. But if you just build a lot of magic resistance, or some magic resistance, or maybe or just build a casual cloak, you'll survive that much longer against the Queen of Pain. He looks like he's just buying all the pieces that he can afford. He has the cloak. He has the recipe for. He has a recipe for the pipe, which is probably the most expensive thing. Now he needs is just 2 more Ring of Regents. And Queen of Pain's consistently following the Shadow Fiend. She's stalking the crap out of him. She should be Queen of Stalk. There you go. Shadow Fiend finally gets an ulti out. They might be able to get a kill on Queen of Pain now. Axe does not have his ulti. Well, actually, he has his ulti, but he doesn't have mana for it. Queen of Pain will not be going down just yet. She's going to blink around a few times. She might deny herself to creeps. That would be a much better death than dying to a hero. Axe is almost in range. There we go. Axe gets a kill on the Queen of Pain, and he's able to end her killing spree for 349 gold. That's a lot. We got the track activate. Sorry. There's a track up on Kado. There's a death thrown on the bounty hunter. Bounty hunter was not able to get away. Clan Fort grappled on him as soon as he could, and he's able to get the kill easily on the bounty hunter, if not without a little bit of strife because of Lena's stun. Meanwhile, we got Ursa push his middle tower. His middle tower will be going down shortly. There it goes. It goes down. Shadow Fiend tried to deny it, but he was not able to get there in time. Phase boots are up on Ursa. Ursa's probably going to go straight for that Roshan. Come on, Ursa, go straight for Roshan. You know you can. You know you can do it. But instead, he decides to get it. Meanwhile, Phantom's just farming. Ooh, items. Phantom has a hand of Midas, and he looks like he's building his diffusal blade already. Very, very, very good for him. He's getting a lot of farm. Actually, let me go ahead and bring up the net worth. Alchemist has the most net worth. Nobody can outfarm an Alchemist, but people can't outcarry Alchemist. Blah blah blah. Oh, Lena goes down. Lena goes down to an auto attack by the Keeper of Light. And here's Bounty Hunter invisible. He's trying to follow somebody. Okay, he doesn't like what he sees. There we go. Now he likes what he sees. He's going for a Clockwork. Clockwork's probably going to be going down. Axe does ulti. And he's able to get the kill. And there's Alchemist taking a bunch of mana loss from those cogs. Meanwhile, we got Axe trying to see what he can do. He's trying to get close enough to the Kato to taunt. There we go. He will be able to taunt soon. There's a Janata toss. So there's a Shuriken toss and that goes down. Meanwhile, Phantom is consistently pushing the top tower. It's like Phantom is just pretending to be a Broodmaster or Brood Mother for the moment, for this game. Brood Mother basically stays in the lane and continuously pushes the crap out of it until it goes down. Phantom decided to do the same thing. He's been in this lane for the entire game. It seems like. Here's Bounty Hunter. Ursa knows that Bounty Hunter's here. Ursa's trying to get his way out of here. Bounty Hunter revealed himself a little bit too early, and now here's a Queen of Pain to respond. They're going to show up. I think there's a dust on the way. Knows there's a dust on the way. Here's Alchemist going to get. Alchemist is going to go against the Clockwork. I think Clockwork will win this fight since Alchemist is so low on mana, but it doesn't matter. Bounty Hunter is biding his time. He's waiting for the shot. He's trying to get the last hit on the shot. He does get the last hit on the shot, and he picks up the Aegis. Oh my god, very well played on Bounty Hunter. Now he'll be able to just go in biz and walk away. Ursa's waiting for him. Ursa wants to get a kill. Ursa wants revenge. And here's the rest of here's some of Radiant showing up to help Bounty Hunter get out. Operation Black Hawk Down is effective. And there goes Lena. She's the first death in the movie. And here's Axe trying to TP away. Will he be able to make it away? Yes, he does make it away. I actually have not seen that movie, guys. I'm pretty sad. I need to go watch Black Hawk Down now. Anyway, Bounty Hunter was able to get the Aegis for his team. 200 gold for everybody. Yes, 200 gold for everybody. That's like a free tower. And he was also able to get the Aegis, deny the Aegis to the Ursa. So very good for him. There's a diffusal blade up on Phantom Lancer. Jeez, he's been farming like crazy. Here's this graph that I always talk about. See, look, it's such a sad graph. But I mean, it's useful. See? Shows the goal for the Dire. It's about Dire and Radiant. It's about even. Let's see. I want to see gold per minute. The gold per minute on Phantom Lancer is probably pretty high. 494 versus Alchemist's 460. Pretty good. XP per minute is also useful. Let's see, Axe has the most XP on the side of the Radiant and also on the side of the Dire, Queen of Pain. But anyway, you know what, now that I think about it, that graph used to be the only graph that you could look at before Valve decided to add all this fancy stuff on the side. So that is actually a relic of the past. So that's why nobody uses it anymore, because it's not, I mean, there's better ways to look at this stuff.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like I said, Hand of Might is Diffusal Blade up on Phantom Lancer, and Bounty Hunter will be able to go in for this kill. He will be getting this kill on Coddle very shortly. Coddle throws out the Mana Leak on the Shadow Fiend, so Shadow Fiend can't really do much. The Shuriken Toss not able to do enough damage, but Bounty Hunter will be able to jump out of this hole that Clockwork made conveniently for him, but no, he will not be able to. Queen of Pain screams on the Bounty Hunter. The Rappel misses the Bounty Hunter just by an inch, but it doesn't matter. Queen of Pain was able to go in for the follow-up. And now we have Dire in the bad spot. Shadow Fiend's out of mana for really much. Okay, he has mana for his ulti, that's about it. Okay, that's all he really needs mana for. Okay, I'll take a statement back. Now we got a TP coming in from Axe. Axe is getting ready to, or Axe wants to help his team defend this tower. He has his pipe up, very nice for him. There's a relic up on Alchemist. Alchemist is in fact building that Radiance. Radiance burns so OP, especially if you get it 15 minutes of the game. It's actually 17 minutes of the game. Let's see how much gold he has. Does he have it coming to him? That's a big question. He's about 700 away from it, 800 away from it. But as soon as he gets that, it'll probably be like a 20-minute Radiance. Not too shabby. Lena was trying to go in and deny herself to the Ancients.
Was it really?
But Queen of Pain can blink, so there was no way for her to get there fast enough. Ursa's waiting around the corner. Ursa's getting ready to go in. I'm not sure if they can see. I'm not sure if the enemy creeps are in range of this Vlad's. I don't think they are. But if they were, they'd be like, okay, Ursa's around. He probably had the Shadow Blade, blah, blah, blah. But by the looks of it, Ursa's building himself a Vanguard. This will be a 20-minute Vanguard. Not sure if it's really worth it. Meanwhile, Phantom's just continuously pushing this top tower. Dude, Jesus. But he will finally be going down to this Bounty Hunter one way or another. Bounty Hunter did go in Viz. He's going to be doing extra damage. And there goes Phantom just finally going down.
How many of you do I have to kill?
And there's Bounty Hunter. I love that. I love that phrase. Whenever he kills a Phantom Lancer, how many of you do I have to kill? Anyway, Alchemist goes down to Ursa Queen of Pain combination. Ursa gets the last hit. He's happy. And there are 3 Queen of Pains. She picked herself up a Illusion Rune. Oh my gosh, ward coverage. Let's look at the ward coverage. That's something interesting to look at. The ward coverage, as you see, Dire can see everything on the side of Radiant. That is ridiculous. They can see behind their tower. They can see in their jungle. They can see on their Ancients. They can see everywhere. So Radiant, or Dire, are keeping tabs on Radiant everywhere. Meanwhile, Radiant have one standard ward placed over here. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest of all wards. It's just a ward placed out, and it's actually about to time out, so they'll have 0 vision of the map except for their towers. So that's probably playing a big factor on everybody getting picked off. But I mean, I think the biggest mistake so far made in this game, if mistakes can be named, will be essentially just leaving the Phantom Lancer unmolested. And yes, molested does mean bothered. Like I said, more than bothered, whatever. And here's Alchemist about to go into Earthquake. He does have a phase boost. He does have a phase boost. He does have his Radiance up. Ursa's gonna be taking a crap load of damage. He will go down. He will go down to the Alchemist. And that was a track kill, so that's more gold for them. Actually, let me take a look at the gold graph. That's the XP graph. Gold graph is dipping heavily in favor of the Dire. It's going to start spiking up soon whenever that Ursa kill track ticks in. There we go, spiking up soon, like I said earlier. This is actually pretty bad for the Radiant because they have a Bounty Hunter and the gold is not in their favor. That is not good at all. The basic mentality that you want to have, or the basic mentality that you usually had when there's a Bounty Hunter on the enemy's team, is basically any team fight that you go in, the other team is probably going to win because they have a Bounty Hunter. Just one track, even if they lose 2 people, the track goal will probably count. Will pretty much counter that. Okay, maybe not 2. Maybe if they lost just 1 person. So say your team killed 1 of them and they killed 2 of you, but you got a track kill on that 1 kill. That's pretty much a balanced out. Because everybody involved in that kill got gold. Everybody. Our Bounty Hunter got extra gold, and I mean it just balances out. Typically balances out. So by Radiant being down in the gold graph, it's not really good for them at all. That means that Bounty Hunter has not been able to get a lot of tracks. And actually, let's go ahead and take a look at his assists. Let's assume that every assist that he has was a track kill. Yeah, so he's only had 4 assists, and his team has 11 kills. So he's only been involved in. Well, his team hasn't really been having that many kills too. They haven't really been all that successful. I just realized the score 11-20. And it's only 20 minutes of the game. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Anyway, Bounty Hunter's gonna go ahead and build what I think is a Sanji Yasha. I love building Sanjin Yashas up on Bounty Hunter because if you build a Sanjin Yasha and then you build a drum, oh my god, Bounty Hunter moves like 1,000 movement speed. Okay, not 1,000 movement speed, but he moves pretty darn fast. And you can pretty much outrun any and everybody, especially when you track up. Anyway, we got Alchemist engaging on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is going to turn around, throw the scream. She might be able to get the kill on Alchemist, but no, Alchemist could potentially deny himself. No, his teammates show up for support, but it doesn't matter. Phantom Lancer throws out the nuke, and now Phantom Lancer is going to be taking quite a bit of damage from Axe. And this Bounty Hunter did track out the right one, and Phantom Lancer will be going down. Clockwork did rappel in. I think he rappelled in on the Bounty Hunter, but Bounty Hunter went invis just in time. And now Clockwork is going to be going down pretty soon. There's enough Radiant people up here to take him on. Oh no, okay, Coddle shows up just in time to throw out the mana leak on top of the Bounty Hunter. And Bounty Hunter gets stunned because he has 0 mana now, and now he's sad. There's a recall by Coddle. He's calling in the Phantom Lancer. So now Phantom Lancer is going to be ready to fight for his team. Phantom Lancer did in fact buy back just then. This is the buyback status. Yes, Phantom Lancer did in fact buy back. He wants to help his team push. They could potentially push for this high ground. I don't know how successful they'll be since everybody in the Radiant is up, and the Radiant have pretty decent damage. Really, the only thing to counter Phantom Lancer on the side of Radiant are pretty much the Acid Spray and the Axe's Spin. But I mean, that's probably all they really need. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend's taking a lot of damage. He might be getting picked off. No, Queen of Pain gets picked off instead. Shadow Fiend will be perfectly fine. There's an E-Blade dropped on the Shadow Fiend. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Sorry, there's a
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shadow Blade dropped on Shadow Fiend. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. That makes it do more damage. anytime you go in Ghost form, you take, I think, was it 40% more damage? So if somebody throws a magic spell at you and, like, say Queen of Pain's getting ready to scream you, and you throw on your E-Blade, say, ha, she's not going to attack, she's not going to be doing any damage. That's not true at all. She's going to be doing more damage to you. So instead of being like a 200 damage, wait, what is it? Instead of being a 400 and, sorry, let's assume it's level 3. Instead of being a 600 damage nuke, it does 40% more, so it does 6 times 4, 24, 840. Wait. Yeah, 840 damage. That's right. Yep. 840 damage to you, which just might be enough to kill you, especially if you're a witch doctor and you don't build a bracer. It happened to me once. I'm not proud of it. But anyway, here's Lena. She has a bracer, cool, but she only has, Jesus, 797 or 796 damage max. Anyway, so there's a pause. Apparently somebody's having a connection issue. Axe has DC'd. It says he coming back for sure. He's online. KK, give him 2 minutes. Let me take the time to stop being a bad caster and look at the items, because that's what you guys want to see, right? I gotta constantly pull this thing up so we can get updated on what's new. So there's a pipe on Axe. Axe looks like he's building himself either Aghanim Scepter or a BKB. Probably Ags, because Axe with Ags is annoying. He can purge ulti every, was it 6 seconds or 10 seconds? 6 seconds. Ulti every 6 seconds and have fun with that. Just slam dunk everybody. It's actually kind of funny because there's somebody here with the name with League of Legends in their name, and when I say dunk, I'm usually referring to League of Legends, specifically Darius. Even though Darius is a relatively new hero, blah blah blah, or sorry, champion, and let's not go into that. Anyway, there's a blink dagger on Ursa, so Ursa will be able to initiate effectively. He'll be able to blink in, throw down the clap or whatever it's called, throw down the Earth Shock. That's a pretty stupid name. I like clap better. Ursa will be able to drop in, throw on the clap, and then he'll be able to nuke down any and everybody. Meanwhile, we have Axe throwing down the Battle Hunger on top of Phantom Lancer's head. He hits the right one. So the right one is marked. I don't know if they actually know if that's the right one. There's a Sentry Ward placed by the Dire over here. There's a gem. There's a gem on Axe. Okay, cool. Axe is the perfect carrier for a gem. Actually, no, he's not really. Not at the moment, because Alchemist is probably a better target, but then again, Alchemist is going to be getting focused. Alchemist instantly builds, Alchemist builds himself a Maelstrom. He also has a Mail in there. They get ready for a big team fight. Team fight is going to be going on. Ursa's going to turn around, throw him a clap, and he hits 2, but it doesn't matter. There is the mana leak on Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's going to stay still. Clockwork goes in, he throws on a Rappel. He throws on the cogs, and there's so much going on. I'm not really sure what to talk about. Ursa dies, and Clockwork dies. I can't. I mean, it happened so fast. I don't really know how they died. I think Lena. Yeah, Lena did ulti.
Radiant's bottom tower
See, Lena got
is
the
under
kill.
attack.
No, Shadowfiend got the kill. So Lena did ulti. Lena did ulti.
Regeneration.
One second. Lena did ulti Ursa, and Shadowfiend followed up with the auto attack, and he was able to get the last hit. That's what I was trying to say.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Obvious stuff, right? And if we take a look at the XP graph, the XP graph is going up
Radiant's
towards the
middle
0
tower
point, which
is
is
under
very
attack.
good for the Radiant, because there was a huge discrepancy. I mean, that many levels. They have people who need level. Okay, Shadowfiend. No, Shadowfiend doesn't need levels. Okay, yeah, hold on. Shadowfiend does need levels for stats. Yes? No? Hold on. I don't think they really have anybody's level dependent aside from Lena. I mean, Lena needs levels for her abilities, yes. But, I mean, Alchemist just needs farm, which actually says levels too. Axe needs farm plus levels, so I don't know. Anyway, the XP graph is heading back to 0. It's always irrelevant. Let's just pretend it's completely irrelevant and not look at it anymore, because I am confusion. Moving on to the gold graph. The gold graph is hitting that 0 mark very good, or hitting above into the Radiant part. Radiant's favor. That's really good. That means Bounty Hunter's track goal is finally being cashed in. Bounty Hunter is finally involved in those fights and able to get all those track kills, all those track goals, and bring his team back into the thing. As you can see, the kill count is 15-22, and if we look at the last hits, last into the 9s, we see Phantom Lancer is still way at the top of that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The gold graph,
Radiant
the gold is going to be
structures
affected
are
mainly because of track gold, yes, and also Grievous Greed. I can't forget that one either. There's Axe still with the Battle Hunger on top of Phantom Lancer's head. Bounty Hunter's around the back. He's scouting everything out. He's trying to let his team know what's going on. And there we go. We got Queen of Pain going in. She's trying to go in for Lena. Lena ultis her immediately. There's the Piper. Piper's activating. Here's Shadowfiend trying to ulti, but he keeps getting battery assaulted, and he goes down anyway. Almost as if nothing happened. Here's, oh my god, Bounty Hunter getting caught up very badly. Bounty Hunter buys back instantly. Alchemist comes in. He's TPing him to the side. He wants to go in for a kill. He wants to defend his racks. He does not want to lose this, because he knows if he loses, it might be bad. And meanwhile, Ursa kills Roshan. And there goes his Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer will be going down to Shuriken toss, but he was able to buy his Mantis Stomp right before he died. Very good reaction on his part. But now it's an Ursa with Aegis, and oh my god, Ursa was not involved in that team fight. See, if Ursa was involved in a team fight, it might have gone a lot differently. Yes, granted, there were buybacks on the side of Radiant, but I think Ursa might have been able to help his team stay alive a little bit longer. I mean, Clockwork would stay alive a lot longer. Phantom Lancer would have stayed alive a lot longer, mainly because of that Vlad, and also because the fact that, or also don't forget that Ursa would probably be doing damage while he's in that team fight. He probably would have helped them get more kills than just 3. I think 3 is all they got.
Dire's top tower is
check.
under attack.
How many buybacks were there? There was 1 buyback, and there was 1 respawn. I think they got 3 kills. Let's just say they got 3 kills. I don't know. We can look back later. You guys can tell me in the chat that I was wrong, or tell me in the comments below that I was wrong.
Structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, we got push going top. Alchemist is, oh my gosh. Alchemist is trying to TP out. He's trying to throw out a stun. He threw out a stun finally, but it doesn't matter. He still goes down. Alchemist did buy back. Alchemist did not buy back. He doesn't have gold for buyback. So this is actually bad. And now all of Dire are up here to push. And Bounty Hunter's in a bad spot. He has a haste rune on him, yes, but I think there's some detection. There's no detection on the side of Radiant. There's a sentry ward up on Cotto. Cotto's gonna go ahead and throw down a sentry ward. No, he did not throw down a sentry ward before he went down. The Bounty Hunter's trying to run away. He is purged by the Phantom Lancer, and he will be going down to the Phantom Lancer. So they were able to catch him before his invis went off cooldown. So I don't think that was entirely worth it. He did die for more gold than he got a kill for. So that's more negative gold for them. And the longer that Bounty Hunter's down, the worse that things would go for the side of Radiant. Because they need Bounty Hunter alive in these fights so that it can get track kills. Oh my gosh, Queen of Pain just got Scythe of Eyes. She's probably going to go try it on the Shadowfiend and see what happens. No, she doesn't know he's up here. Shadowfiend, you lucky W. Oh man, Shadowfiend has a blink dagger. That means look at the items. Maelstrom, Melnir up on Alchemist, also Radiance and Vanguard. Nothing special of that. Yeah, I'm waiting to see him get the heart. Lina has double braces, so she wants to stay alive in these team fights. There's a Yasha up on Bounty Hunter. I'm still curious to see what he builds after. I want to see him build a. I want to see him build a Sanji Yasha, so I can justify why I always build Sanji Yasha when I play Bounty Hunter. Because I mean, like I said, I'm not a pro player or anything. I just know that I like Sanji Yasha because if you can get a Janata crit plus the maim, they move like 0% movement speed. Which actually is impossible to move 0 movement speed. Even if something says that you move 0 movement speed unless you're stunned, it's impossible. Your movement speed cannot be reduced below 100, which is basically the same speed that you move when you turn into a pig. Actually, speaking of the devil, I think we might be able to see an example of how fast you move when you turn into a pig. Oh my god, Queen of Pain took a lot of damage from the Shadow Fiend ulti. She does go down to the Shinada, to the Shuriken tossed by the Bounty Hunter. Oh my god, big fight, big team fight breaks out. The right Phantom Lancer does get ulti and Bounty Hunter goes down. I don't know how. Okay, Bounty Hunter goes down to the clockwork. There was a Sentry Ward placed over here, so he was not able to go invis and be safe. So he goes down, and Jesus. A team fight broke out pretty fast. Axe has no mana. He's getting engaged on by the Phantom Lancer. There's a Coddle Wave coming in soon. He should not turn around. Okay, he's not going to turn around. I hear Shadow Fiend trying to shoo away everybody who just came in. He almost has all 36 of his souls. I actually wonder why it's 36 and not like 50 or something. I think it's because... Ooh, another random fun fact for you guys. So, of course, you never really actually get to it in a normal, typical game, but but the kill counter only counts up to 64. So if you get like 65 kills, the kill counter will say like 64, and it'll stop there. And if you get one more kill after that, it'll go back to 1. How do I know? Because I played a bot match once, and I farmed the Fountain as sniper, which is actually pretty stupid. But I just got like 6 rapiers and farmed the Fountain. I don't know, I was bored. And I got to 64 and then went back down to 1. I was like, what? So I did it again and again and again. I had like 300 kills and it kept going back down to 64.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Let's see, so we got Radiant mid tower going bottom. Dire are in a really good position to push. There's not really much that Radiant can do. Oh my god, Ursa's going to go ahead and engage on the Alchemist. Alchemist's going to go through his stun as soon as he can. There's Lina with the follow-up stun, but don't forget, he does have Aegis, so he will not be much of... So him dying is not much of an issue, but Axe dying is an issue. They need Axe alive so that Axe can use that pipe that he has. He did use the pipe already, and there's a Scream of Pain up on the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend does the Ghost Scepter down, and he's going to ulti, he's going to hit Coddle, but it's not enough damage. There you go, he does enough damage, and he finally goes down. And now Shadow Fiend's going to be going down one way or another to the Queen of Pain or the Clockwork. But then speaking of poison, Ursa did not go down just yet. He still has Aegis. This is not good. Shadow Fiend's blinking in. Shadow Fiend did buy back. Shadow Fiend blinking in. He might get the kill on Ursa. They will pop the Aegis. I think Axe wants to ulti him. Axe, you need to ulti him. No, he throws down the Battle Hunger instead. That's a very smart move. Goes on the Battle Hunger, able to get that. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter gets a triple kill on the people running away. I saw I missed that completely. I was focused on this Ursa. Ursa blinks away as soon as he can, and he dodges. He dodges the taunt by Axe. Oops, so much action, but meanwhile, Bounty Hunter got a triple kill. He got a Phantom Lancer, he got a Clockwork, and he got a Coddle, I assume. I did not realize that he was actually getting all the skills. But very good for him. I just want to see what he's going to be building. Probably built something. Bounty Hunter. Oh, Bounty Hunter has a BKB. Whoa, more check items. Checking the rest of the items, Axe is building his Agnum Scepter indeed, so he'll be having that 6-second ulti. Alchemist is building a it was an AC. He has a plate mail getting ready for the chain mail getting ready for that plate mail soon. Lina doesn't have much of anything. I'm pretty sure she's the one buying wards, and by buying wards I mean not buying wards because there are no wards out. The Alchemist picked up a... Oh, okay. Alchemist is building himself a blade mail. Very nice choice by him. Lina finally gets something new. She gets arcane boots. And actually, we won't have an engagement. I was about to say we might have an engagement over here. Oh, it was just Lina passing by Ursa. She saw a bear in the woods and ran away. Anyway, Blink Dagger up on Shadow Fiend like we saw earlier. Ghost Scepter also, so he can stay alive a little bit longer versus the Ursa. Moving on to the other side, there's a Sheep Stick up on Queen of Pain. Very critical for her. That means she does more damage, and she has a disable on her side. She also has treads in a null talisman that's giving her a little bit more damage, a little bit more attack speed. Not too much to brag about. Moving on to Ursa. Ursa has his Vlads. We saw that for the longest. He also has a Blink Dagger, Face Boots, and a Heart. Very good for him, so he has a lot of survivability. Meanwhile, Fenelon has pushed his top lane down. I think Radiant will be able to respond. No, he turns around very smartly to get out.
Kind of you.
He also has a Mantis style on his persons. I'm still not sure how I feel about a Mantis style on Phantom too. I mean, okay. Actually, no, I take it back. Mantis style on Phantom makes total sense because Mantis style gives you good stats, and your illusions don't get bonus damage. Like if you go for if you build a rapier on Phantom Lancer, your illusions do not get that bonus damage, that plus 300 damage. Your illusions only get your base stats. So Mantis style makes total sense because it gives you a lot of stats. It gives you 10 strength, 26 agility, 10 intelligence. That's really efficient for stats for your illusions. So that means his illusions will be even that much more tanky. And there's oh my god, so much going on. Oh, sorry, I was taking a sip of water. There's a Queen of Pain throwing out the ulti right on top of Bounty Hunter's head, right on top of Axe's head. She's able to, they both do go down. Shadow Fiend did ulti, but I don't think it did enough. And he will be going down. The double ulti almost got a kill on somebody else. Fenelon's a little bit too tanky and too many illusions for them to deal with. He will not be dying to the Battle Hunger. And this might be turned or transitioned to a push from the Dire. Nobody has buyback except for Fenelon, but he's on the wrong side. So I don't think there's nothing that really Radiant can do except for hope that they don't push too hard. Roshan has already been taken out. He will be spawning back in another minute or so.
Middle tower is under attack.
So whenever he comes back up, Ursa will most definitely be going straight to him. Ursa's also, looks like Ursa's building a basher, which is actually pretty OP. And there goes Queen of Pain, throws up the Piggy on top of Alchemist. Alchemist turns to a Piggy. Blade Mail on Queen of Pain. Blade Mail on Clockwork. Blade Mail on Alchemist. And Clockwork just activates that Blade Mail and lets Alchemist kill himself. Meanwhile, Alchemist activated his own Blade Mail, but there was not enough damage, incoming damage to him to actually cash in on that. Maybe if he had his teammates alive to help follow up with that, they would have been able to get more kills. But that's not how it worked out. His people were dead, so he cannot really get all that much in. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain blinks into the Radiant side to do a little bit of harassment. I see another siege, more siege coming down. Ursa can destroy towers extremely fast because of that overpowered 6 attacks, moving at max attack speed. Meanwhile, I heard an ulti by Axe. It was an ulti on Queen of Pain. She did go down. And here is the Blade Mail on Clockwork. And Axe is doing a lot of damage to himself. Meanwhile, we had a few more deaths. We had Alina going down. I don't know where she went down at. But she obviously did go down. Where's my cell phone? Tell me I need to go to bed. No cell phone. I won't go to bed yet. I have to hurry to finish casting this game. The Shadow Fiend, he's purged up, and Phantom will be able to get the final auto attack to him along with the Ursa. Bounty Hunter try to do what he can to track him up, or to track up somebody, so that way he can run a little bit faster. But it didn't matter. Purge Blade takes you down to 100 movement speed, and there's a GG well played thrown out. Alchemist says GG well played. Clockwork goes out a GG well played. It says report Shadow Fiend, please. Shadow Fiend did not have that much of a pleasant time mid lane. So I can see where the anger would come from. There's so much damage on the side of Dire. Let's go and take a last look at the items. A heart on Ursa, a heart on Clockwork, a heart on Phantom Lancer. There's hearts all around. I heart Ursa, obviously. And here's Bounty Hunter trying to do what he can. He throws out a Janata crit, but I mean, it does like 0 damage to Ursa. Ursa has a little too much strength, a little too much regen, and he's instantly back up to HP. Or full HP. So let's take a look at the rest of the items. Basher on Ursa. I mean, what more is there to say? Basher on Ursa, Blade Mail on Clockwork, Mantis style on Phantom Lancer, Mega Creeps on the side of Dire. Bounty Hunter, I'm really curious to see what he was trying to build with that. Hopefully it was a Sanjiasa, because I really like Sanjiasa. I'm fingers crossed for Sanjiasa. But it's obviously he doesn't have enough gold for it. It's a little too late. And there's, there's a Radiant Ancient under attack, Throne is under attack. They are now farming the Fountain. Shadow Fiend, pro dodge on that, pro dodge on that. And oh my god, look how, I was about to say, look how tanky the illusion is. And there's the Throne going down. Alright guys, that is it. I am Cul Blu. I just brought you guys a random podcast number 11. This is a pretty late cast. I'm not sure if I can do a number 12 safely without my parents complaining about me making too much noise in my casting, but I will most definitely try, and hopefully I can get that done pretty fast. Hopefully it'll be a short game, but long games are always fun. Long games are always welcome. But anyway, all that aside, please subscribe, please like everything that you see. Let me know what you guys think of my cast. Any and all criticism are welcome. Please make them constructive, because destructive doesn't solve much of anything. And I went over a little bit, but whatever. I'm Cul Blu, and you can see some of my friends over there. Anyways, I'll see you guys whenever. Oh, big shout out to them, because they're my friends.